The following is a set of instructions on how to perform a ritual and play a game called the Halloween game. Before anything else, I want to say that I don't recommend doing this. Playing with forces of this kind is extremely dangerous and not for the faint of heart, or even a good idea for the bold of heart. Too many things can go wrong, and too easily, and believe me, the consequences are far too severe. However, if you're sure that you want to do this, read carefully. If everything is done correctly, you'll get one question answered, and you should make it out in one piece. The ritual must be performed on Halloween night. If it's carried out on any other night of the year, it simply won't work. First, you need to carve a jack-o'-lantern. The face doesn't matter much, nor does the size of the pumpkin. What does matter is that it's fresh. It needs to have been carved on Halloween Day. You need a candle next, and it must be white. Once it's dark, set it outside on your porch or next to your door if you live in an apartment. Before you light it, prick your finger and drip at least a drop of blood onto the top of the candle. Then you can light it. At exactly 9 PM, knock 3 times on your door from the inside and whisper, "Sam Hain, I wish to play a game with you." If you've done everything right, the physical manifestation of Halloween itself will approach your door. You'll hear footsteps walk up to the door and then hear a whisper saying, "The game has begun." Make sure all your doors are locked and windows closed. If it can get in, it will. And whatever you do, don't look through your peephole at it. Because if you do, it won't be there. It will be behind you. When the police arrive, they'll find you all over the room, on the floor, the walls, the ceiling, everywhere. Do not look through the peephole. However, if you've done everything correctly, the game will begin. After you hear the whisper, you'll be all alone again, and it'll be safe to go outside. Well, actually, no, it's not safe at all, but you don't have to worry about the entity waiting for you out there. Leave your house. You will find a standard-sized kitchen knife on your porch to defend yourself from certain dangers you'll face through the night. The goal of the game is to find a black jack-o'-lantern with a black candle inside of it. It'll be somewhere within a 3-mile radius of the house. It can be anywhere within that area, however. On someone's porch, in a graveyard, a pumpkin patch, up a tree, just about anywhere. There's no particular face it'll have on it either, but one thing's for sure, it won't be pretty. If that doesn't seem difficult enough, there is a catch. Until you find the pumpkin, you'll be pursued by creatures of pure bloodlust. I wish I could tell you what they'll look like, but I don't know. They're different every time, and they could look like anything. A vampire, a witch, a clown, a scarecrow, even things like a murderer. It goes on and on. They could also be just about any size or gender, trick-or-treating children, teenagers, adults, whatever. The one night a year where everyone walks around dressed like monsters, and you won't be able to tell which ones really are. Halloween knows what it's doing. If they catch you, they won't hesitate to tear you limb from limb. You can try to kill them, stab them, bash them, even shoot them, but you can't kill them. The best you can do is slow them down for a bit by stabbing them in the eye. Cutting off its head, it'll keep walking. Cut off one leg, it'll hop. Cut off both, it will crawl. If you manage to find the black jack-o'-lantern without being murdered, you're almost in the clear. Kneel down next to it, facing the carving, and ask your question. Don't hesitate, don't stall, and don't try to talk about anything else. Once you've asked your question, the pumpkin's face will move and speak, and you'll hear the same whisper you heard at the door telling you the answer. If it's a bad answer that you didn't want to hear, you're likely to hear a mocking chuckle. Immediately blow out the candle and the game is over. If you leave the candle on or fail to find the jack-o'-lantern, the monsters won't leave. They'll keep following you forever until they get you. However, if you show up and don't have a question, Halloween will take it as a great insult, and even if you blow out the candle, the monsters will continue to follow you. After you finish the game, never attempt it again, unless given an invitation. A few people have reported that next Halloween, they found a black envelope on their porch addressed to them by name from Halloween himself, playing again. This can happen for a few reasons. Halloween can feel cheated that maybe you didn't deserve to win. Perhaps you did very well and it likes a challenge. Or perhaps it was a very close call and Halloween thinks it can nab you this time. Whatever the case, be wary because Halloween can be a trickster. Good luck. That was The Halloween Game by PoorOldJack. Details about the author, including links to the story, can be found in the description below. Thank you for watching, and pleasant dreams.